Oh, that's fun. I guess I decided to put the welcome to the live chat thing on here. Anyway, let's get on with this video. What can I say? Modern freaking video games. Whether we love them or hate them, everyone has their personal preference, their favorite video games, their favorite console. But then there comes a time where I have started to not like modern video games. Sure, we may have some good games like Doom, or maybe even Wolfenstein, gracing their appearances on the consoles. But then there are games that could have been better if they didn't have loot boxes, microtransactions, or any of that shit to make the games. Yeah, I'm looking at something like Call of Duty. This may not be the latest Call of Duty like Black Ops 4, which I don't know if we're going to freaking buy, so don't worry about that. I already played Black Ops 3. I hated it. And we're going to move on. And including games like what used to be fun, Grand Theft Auto 5, which is now a huge steaming pile of worthless junk. I'm probably going to get rid of it. Then you have games like Bloodborne that have such a hard difficulty that what's the point of having a damn game if it ain't going to be fun? That's the another thing about modern video games. They're going to look for fun. They either want your money for DLC or loot crates or skins for freaking guns. Who the hell needs a camo skin for a damn gun? But anyway, survival games like 7 Days to Die are good because they make the difficulty hard because you actually have to survive. So I'm not going to fault survival games for having a hard difficulty. I'm not even going to criticize Ghost Recon, even though this game is pretty much dead to me. Fallout 4, another good hard survival game. And now I wouldn't say it's a 5 out of 5 anymore. It's now like a 3.5 out of 5 because Bethesda fucked it up as usual. Because they're too worried about their very sad sandbox simulator, Fallout 76. And I've actually played Fallout 76. My cousin allowed me to share play. So if you think I'm negative about Fallout 76, believe me, I really wanted to like that game. Fallout 76 is a happy, bright, and colorful game. It's just let down by some bad policies that Bethesda decided to implement in what could have been a good co-op survival game. Borderlands. Now, I will admit this. I waited and got this game for $20. Got the Handsome Collection and got all the DLC without having to spend extra money. The only other game I've spent money for DLC on would have to be Fallout 4. Other than that, though, I haven't bought any. Apart from this being the only other game I've ever actually spent a full price on, Dead Alliance, I've not bought a new video game since Fallout 4. And when I bought Call of Duty World War II to see why everyone disliked it, and after seeing why everyone disliked it, I get it. I wish I could go back and fix I did PlayStation 3 and play World at War, which is a far superior game. I'm sure as heck ain't going out to buy an Xbox One just to attempt to replay that, because the thing about Xbox, their controllers require batteries. Yeah, Microsoft, get on that and make an actual fucking wireless controller, you cheap asses. Their consoles work fine, except when you have to buy stock in freaking Duracell or Energizer or whoever you buy your batteries from. I mean, it would be nice if you could find a nice game that would work. Although I will admit I do like the report of Resident Evil Revelations for PlayStation 4. The game is very beautiful, and I only spent $20 for it. So I'm not going to complain too much. But I'm tired of these modern video games. Does anyone remember when you used to have, if a game was good, you would buy the expansion pack for it? Nowadays, DLCs are what everyone refers to as an expansion. I would have liked if there was not so much of a expansion pack, but an actual fun video game. There's games like Destiny 2, which I'm never going to play. I downloaded it because it was free on the PlayStation Store. I have no plans to ever buy the game itself. And other things. I am just tired of modern video games in general. I'm also more of a mobile gamer anyway, because how are you going to take a PlayStation 4 console with you, even with the PS4 Slim, which I have? How am I going to take that console on vacation? It's like you have to pack the entire thing up, pack the power cable, pack the power cord bar, or you can just take something like a PS Vita, which is what I got. After finally deciding that I wanted something, I went out and bought one. This thing is a fun little console. I have about 24 cartridges for it. I also have a few digital download games I can fall back onto if I don't feel like playing the cartridges. Sometimes you gotta delete the thing to get space, especially since how the Sony marketed the memory cards for these things and making it very overpriced. But other than that, apart from a Nintendo console, handheld consoles, there's no other good handheld consoles out there. I did buy that Sega AT games, and it kind of fulfilled a sort of owning a retro handheld console that could play good games. But as of now, I've just been very, very disappointed in these new modern games. There are some hidden gems like Oni Chambara Z2 Chaos, which I've actually enjoyed. And then there are others that attempt to take the success of Oni Chambara, set itself in its own universe, and then get shat out. Although decent, this was created by Access. It does run beautifully on the Unreal 4 engine, which I'm not going to fault it. And then there are just some games that I hated even after they were PS3 games to PS4. Yeah, I don't hate this game as much. The most games I hate now are Black Ops 3, Call of Duty World War II, and Black Ops 4, because I'm never playing that stupid Battle Royale. I'm sick and tired of every single company having to release a knockoff Battle Royale game that's unfun, and everything has to copy fucking Fortnite or PUBG. I don't think against PUBG, but I'm never going to play it because I've heard that console ports are shit. And yes, I used to be a part of the PC Master Race, so yeah. PC port, only get the PC port if you want to play a game like that. Although there are some good digital games that I've bought, like Metro Redux. Fun games if you want, especially if you can't play Fallout 4 because of Bethesda's screw up. There's Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered would have been a good game if it didn't require this shit to play it. Yeah, I had to, because when I bought the PlayStation 4, it came with this game and the digital version of Modern Warfare Remastered. I've even bought some good games like Saints Row 4 Reelected. Those games are fun to play. Agents of Mayhem is okay. The premise feels like a ripoff of Overwatch with a little bit of Saints Row 4 in there, and it doesn't quite fill that itch. Obviously, there's no multiplayer, so you're pretty much playing by yourself, but the game's alright. I do like the cutscenes. They kind of rip off Overwatch's animation, so they're kind of nicely done, but other than that, not much to write home about. Verdun is a really, really decent World War I game. In fact, it's more better looking and plays better than freaking Battlefield 1. So any Battlefield fanboys who think they have to defend Battlefield 1, don't even try. Verdun was released before Battlefield 1, and by far is a much better, at least in terms of realistic ways your character can be killed off. Sadly, though, the multiplayer is slowly dying because Battlefield 1 and then Battlefield 5, yeah. Let's not even go into EA games, because I hate EA games now. I used to be a big fan of EA games, like Electronic Arts' Command and Conquer, when it was actually owned by Westwood Studios and not Electronic frickin' Arts. And then there's cool games like Skullgirls, which kind of fill that niche of what Street Fighter should be, but Capcom keeps milking the poor franchise to death. Yeah. I liked playing the original Street Fighter 2 on a Nintendo Entertainment System. Kind of like I used to like playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 on a PlayStation 2 with a friend. That game was actually fun. But now in these modern games, in their age of DLC and everything else, although sometimes some games will release you some stuff for free, like Earth Defense Force 4.1, which is a favorite game of mine. I enjoy it. I'm looking forward to playing Earth Defense Force 5, if that ever happens. It's out right now, but I'm not spending $60 on a game. I'll wait until it goes on sale for a sort of Christmassy special, or just goes on sale, or whatever they do. But as far as enjoyment for games, there's only a few games that I've ever actually played through that are in continuous playthrough, like Borderlands 2 and Fallout. But with Fallout being destroyed, I've started to play the basically playing the Metro series. I'm looking forward to Metro Exodus, the next game in the franchise, to see how good it is. And I'm pretty much done with games like Grand Theft Auto 5, Bloodborne. I have no idea what you think of this game. This is like Dark Souls level of hardness. It's enough to piss any good player or fan of a game like that off. Oh look, Battlefield 1's in the PlayStation 4 for $3.99. I wonder why. Oh yeah, EA, because you're stuck as a freaking company. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of freaking EA. I'm sick and tired of EA fanboys defending a company that shits on the player. Let's see what it has for the Just For You. Nothing I'd actually play. I own 7 Days to Die, so I'm not going to fault 7 Days to Die or Doom for having some really, really, really good fun times. Only time I've actually enjoyed Bethesda games. Sadly though, Fallout 76 is not one of them. Yeah, this was in the holiday sale. Nothing I can afford though. Because it's all expensive shit. But that'll do it for now.